It's so important for people to see new people, but it's also important for people to see the dogs that's been overlooked.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so important.
You were fighting for him.
Yeah, and I be fighting for him.
That's why he has a producer credit.
Yo, I was in these rooms, and they were like, hey, such and such has a good following. And I was like, that's great. But have you seen this? Because this is a stand-up show. At the end of the day, who's going to do the job? You need people you can trust. They going, hey, man, but I really like this person. Have they ever filmed themselves doing stand-up? Have they acted? Have they ever had a camera right here while they have to do the thing that they have to do? Stand-up is difficult. It is difficult. And I learned this whenever I shot All Def Comedy, when they brought Def Comedy Jam back. That's right, I did that too. And
We're gonna work on something.
We start the gunshots now, baby.
Filming, when you film stand-up, it's you. Clubs are set up for you to win. They can put the audience in the dark. They put the spotlight on you. There's ways to ignore what's happening in the room. When you film for TV, you see everything. You see the face of every person in that room. You see every and there's people in the room who don't like comedy, but they heard Comic View was shooting, and I want to be on camera. So now you ain't even in front of comedy fans. You got to be so good that you make who don't usually do this laugh. Yeah. Why would I put somebody up who only perform in front of their fans?
Right.
Your fans aren't here. It's not gonna go like you think it's gonna go.
What's up, y'all? Killin' It is coming live to Flappers Comedy Club November 11th. That's right, we all hitting the stage and we slanging them jokes.
Be slanging dick after the show too.
Hey.
Come on, ladies, pull up.
No, get the tickets. Don't come by yourself, man. Get the tickets. You've been watching us online. Catch us live.
Get them tickets right now, flapperscomedy.com.
Do you have a homie who do what you do?
Not like that.
I only hang with him.
Yeah, like we done turned to
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, and he shot my I hosted Thanksgiving like a few weeks after that, and he came with his lady and he shot everything. My family got recorded it, everything. Because he was shooting everything. Live events, weddings, everything. He would shoot the whole thing. But after I started seeing his work from working together, I was like, hey man, too bad you can't do this full time. He was like, I can quit my job.
Let's talk about it. Let's figure it out.
Let's talk about it.
I mean,
and that's the type of person you gotta have. A person that's just like, they see the vision. They're like,
hey, cool too. Because it's a certain amount of trust and a certain amount of action.
A lot of boy.
You got.
Man, he's so good at editing stuff before I even get there.
He's so good at the editing.
He's so good at editing. I used to go, hey, make sure you. He was like, come on, man.
Come on, man. But that's my whole thing, because I reached out to people online, or even when it comes to like having an assistant, all those things are cool, but I know that lots of people willing to do it, but it's the trust thing. I mean, so you think about assistants, they gotta have your cards, your info. I don't need no woman tripping when I want to send flowers because she looking at me and who I'm sending. All of that kind of stuff.
Who you be sending flowers to?
My mother.
You ain't never send us no flowers.
They're on the way.
with the Speedy Mormon.
That's hilarious. Hey man, you want to kick it off or you?
Oh, bro, man. Hey. So listen, thank you for tuning in to Killin' It, man. I'm very, very excited. I'm one of your hosts. My name is BT Kingsley.
It's London Brown.
Justin Hires.
And you know, when the show, the concept, the whole idea of the show is very specific. Are you killing it? Either you are killing it right now, you were killing it, or you're clearly about to be killing it. That's always been the idea of the goal. Some of the comics that want to do the show, we love you, bro. Just give us a second or make us force our hand. Sometimes they force your hand. We had a couple forces recently. It was a couple. I mean, it happened this fast. It'd be like you be like, man, they only have me on the pad. The next day we be like, hey man, can you please do the pod? We will switch it up, bro. I promise you, man. We coming. We will call you. This situation
basically the show is called Killing It, Not Doing
is
okay. Everybody's doing
and it's not killing it on stage. This ain't about you not being funny. I swear to God it's not. We know the hilarious that is not doing this.
If your credit is being on Killing It,
then you can't be on Killing It.
Killing It. Okay. Go for it.
The dude that we have today is a pioneer of our generation. He is one of the best in the business by far. Argue with your mama. You heard what they said on that show. You heard the list, baby. So many credits. Hey, that's something
we gotta start doing better. I got the credits.
Yeah, go ahead.
Host. I gotta do you right. You know what I'm saying? I wish we had them gunshots. I wish we had them gunshots.
No, we gotta
put them in the edit.
We gotta have the gunshots.
Put them in the post.
We got to add that right here, man.
Host of Black Comedy in America. I've seen him on Curb Your Enthusiasm, Insecure, All Deaf Comedy. It's special on YouTube right now. Underrated. 4 million views.
4 million.
And he go be on. Can we say what you about to be on?
Yep.
The upcoming season of Comic View. Come on, man, the one and only. What else? Anything else?
Producer on Comic View.
Davis is here. You bet you saw the thumbnail, but you excited too.
Come on, man. That's nice.
What's happening, bro? How you doing? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Surprisingly.
Oh, that's great.
It's a little early for me, but I'm feeling great.
You had something you was talking about before we got on, but when me and London was sitting here,
I'm gonna tell you, man. It's a lot of people don't understand how important this show is. When I was going through what I was going through to get my special off the ground, and then I put it out myself and was trying to get the word out about it.
Which looks great. It looked great, bro. It was great.
You was one of the first people to say something about it. I was just it got sent to me. It was on y'all's pod. Y'all was like, yo, I like what Ryan is doing, and
absolutely.
Y'all shouted it out. I was like, oh, I like these. Man, I like it because man, it don't cost nothing to show love, and man, none of us had a conversation about it or anything, and it was just like, I don't know, man, it really meant a lot to me. And I was like, man, I can't wait to get in a room with y'all to tell y'all, man. Because that was before it was on YouTube or anything. That was when I was just released it on Patreon.
Yeah.
And that was a year ago.
Yeah, man. Well, you always been a solid dude, bro, at least with me.
Yeah,
you know what
course.
I'm saying? And so I'm the same way. It don't take nothing to share somebody, highlight somebody. When people don't praise, salute somebody, congratulate somebody, it really speaks more about their own insecurities.
Yeah.
You know, their own insecurities and envy and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? You're a funny dude, bro, and you getting out the mud, and it just is what it is.
Yeah, and they don't know what it takes too. It's like to do it the way that you're doing it is also very different. And on top of that, as we build in this thing, as this content creator, individual, it's the system and the industry and pulling away and so on and so forth. The other thing that has to be built out is the media aspect of it. So it's like you create something, and in LA, it was just like this huge gap. It was like, wait a minute. So if you live here and you produce something, you got to go do 85 South or Joe Budden or the Breakfast Club or Hot 97. You got to go all the way to the East Coast. What do you do over here? And it was nothing. And I was like, man, nothing. No. We want a non-salacious place where you can come and talk to space, because it's too much information that need to be shared. Justin, I know you got a bunch of.
I mean, humor is what this podcast is about. A little bit of humor, a little bit of giggling. No.
You know, and also to what Justin was saying, it's just like it takes nothing to really show that kind of love and acknowledgement, you know, and that's why when I saw your vulnerability was showing love to Ron T.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, you know, I can see, cause cats.
Ron Taylor.
Ron Taylor. Shout out to Ron Taylor, man, who just won.
Funny AF.
Funny AF, man, and doing his thing, and so, but what was dope about that was when part of what we're doing here on this podcast, and you'll recognize as we get towards the end of the interview here or the podcast, is just that being able to project where you see yourself, and BT going to those details later, but the fact that y'all was in that car, how do you see it, what's going on, and going back and just the vision of that, and walking and having that conversation early on, and then to see you show and give those flowers to Ron Taylor like that was just dope, man. Because a lot of cats be feeling, it's a dangerous thing, because especially if you rock with somebody early on, and then you start looking at them, you be like, oh, they passing me, and you get weird. It gets funny. It gets funny, bro.
And Ron never got weird with me, man.
Right.
But people do.
People do.
They like, man, I want to see you make it. Then they go, hey, man, you making it too much.
Yeah.
For where I am right now.
Right,
I'm not comfortable with what I'm seeing. I'm like, I'm not doing anything.
Bro, that shit's so funny, because I've had lightning strike extremely close to me, and watching my brothers like just move, and I'm like,
who you referencing?
Nate Jackson, Matt Rife is like, these are my dogs. Like, I've known Matt since he was 15, bro. Like, when we used to go to the club, he was just a pimply young kid. Like, man, I love to get up. And DC Curry, my mentor, was like, yeah, let him get some time. Like I know him from way back there. We sharing the
wow, I didn't know that.
What's the how some clubs they give you a hotel, but some clubs got their own little condo, sharing the comedy condo. It was like. To see it happen that close, you have to be comfortable within your own skin, and so on and so forth, and to be able to show the love. We got a lot of shit to get to.
Yeah, I'm about to say, let's get into some questions.
Because we got.
We're done sucking your. Man. Let's get to some real shit. Let's get to some real shit. I've had enough of this. All right. Okay, Ryan. When we talk about the special, bro. I know you discussed it on other platforms, but I want you to talk about why you decided to put it on YouTube. Why Ali Sadiq? Like what went behind that decision making?
Okay, cool. And this is why I'm glad I'm talking to my peers, because you guys get this. All right, so me and Ali both shot independent around the same time. My special is actually filmed around the same time he filmed Domino Effect.
Oh shit, the first one.
Yeah. Wow. In the special, I was like, my 5-year-old son. That nigga turned 9 Sunday. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's how old the special is. Man, and we just, like, I got me and Ali got a similar story as far as shopping it and stuff like that, and how they was treating us or whatever. Ali is just different than me. I'm more of a whiner than Ali is. Ali is more like, fuck you then, I'll show you.
Right.
I was like, why I don't want the special? I did everything I was supposed to do. You said I was supposed to do that. I did this and I did. The whole time I'm just whining. Ali done dropped 3 specials. It's going crazy. He in theaters now. He's like, waiting on your special, man. What's going on? Because he was supportive the whole time. He was like, man, just,
Right.
And and then I started telling my story, and then I put it on Patreon and all of that, and he was like, when you putting it on YouTube? And I was like, man, to be honest with you, I couldn't even get in my YouTube account. It's over 250,000 followers.
Wow.
Subscribers. I couldn't even get into the account. Yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna have to build something to monetize it so I can drop it there. He was like, and me and Ali talked about working together a lot before, and he was like, I think sometimes because of the nature of what we do, you don't want to offend somebody, by offering to put it on your platform. And I think maybe that was what it was. It was like, how would you feel about putting it on my platform? Some people might be like,
that was his suggestion.
Yeah, and some people might be like, what do you mean put it on yours? It'll do just fine. I was like, nah. Absolutely. Ali don't do skits.
He doesn't.
Ali don't do nothing. Everybody on that page
Loves
stand-up comedy.
And almost stand-up specials.
And stand-up specials only. So I was like, that's the best possible place to put this.
And he not gonna offer it to everybody.
Man, he don't.
Everybody that think that you could just call Ali and get a special on there. I have not talked to him about this, and I'm telling you, you can't. He's gonna have to be good. His quality gonna have to be good, and you gonna have to be great.
Yeah, I'm one of the only ones. Me and Sidney Castillo are like one of the only ones. Malik S too, but one of the only ones that you got it on his platform without him shooting it himself, because he is very particular. He won't put it on there if it don't look right.
Yep.
He won't put it on there if you don't have a good set.
Yep.
And some people will be like, man, I was doing my thing. I was killing. That's not what a special is.
That's not what a special
got to have a through line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think a lot of people don't understand that. Like, I get on stage and I'm going to just do material and then... No, that's not how that worked.
Right.
And you one of the best we got at it. Like, once BT start talking about something, I know it's not the end. I be waiting. I be like, nah, it's coming back. Yeah, it's coming back. You'll go through the whole everything of what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
What do you think?
I appreciate it, bro.
For those who are considering to put out a special, can you break down that idea of a through line for as far as the special goes?
So what is it that you're trying? I'll just use Domino Effect. His original, Ali's original. That man told a story from when he was a kid all the way up to when he was in prison, and the things he believed led to him going that way.
You're right.
That's literally the through line. He was like, this is how I got from here to there. And in my special, it's this is how I see the world. This is what makes me this way.
Yeah, the building blocks.
It's the building blocks. It's me. This is who my parents are. And then this is how I ended up being and then becoming a parent. And because of that, this is how I see relationships.
Right.
And then that's the through line. And your special needs to really feel like one continuous conversation. If it doesn't feel like one continuous conversation, that's fine. It's just not going to be considered special
at all.
It was like Dave Chappelle's. What was the one he did?
Unstoppable?
No.
An older one or a newer one?
It was, man, he did so many. It was when he first came back. It was he did two when he first came back.
The O.J. Simpson one?
And then he did one right after that.
Got you. So you got Bird Revelation, you got...
It was one right before Bird Revelation.
Sticks and Stones. Yeah, classic.
Sticks and Stones, when you see Sticks and Stones, that special, everything on that special was for that set.
Yep.
It was one performance. He even started it singing Prince, 1999. It was so everything was on purpose.
Yes.
And that's what you have to do. Some people will go, I'm gonna take my best jokes and don't worry about that. Make it one performance.
Right.
Make everything make sense for one performance. Because I realized that the best thing you can do, especially now, is keep people invested in what it is. And whenever you clip it, you can always get people to be like, oh, if you do a joke, if you clip the whole joke and put it out there, they feel like they saw the whole thing. But if I clip it and you could tell that there's more to it, they go, where do I go get the rest of this?
Everybody, stop what you're doing right now. Make sure you subscribe to Killin' It Pod. Boom.
And I think that's the beauty of it. And Ali showed that you clip it, you can drop the whole special, but in part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and then people, when they see that, they go look for the other parts or they go look for the other thing. How you release your special matters. He showed me how to market it. When you set up your press run, you get people talking about it all the time. And luckily for me, the selling point, all I sold it on was, hey man, this is really good. You should look at this.
Right.
That was all they were like, yeah, what else is around? It's really good.
Right.
It's really good. It's really good. That's all I kept saying.
Yeah.
And people would go, and I didn't realize how many people go, why he keep saying that? Why he think I just go watch it.
Even
and
if you don't think it's good, go see why it's not good.
Yeah. They're like, I don't think it's that good. You should watch it and see if it's really, because it's gonna get views regardless. And this is the thing, man. I think I've been telling people for a while, I ain't think they were listening to me, but it don't matter because it's here now. I see it's here now. I said the pendulum is swinging back.
Yes, it is.
If you know how to do stand-up, don't you worry.
Just give it a second.
Your time is coming. Your time is coming. You be like, man, I don't know how to do all the other stuff. Well, you might not have to anymore because it's swinging back. Everybody's tired. Everybody's tired of going to see somebody just to be in the building.
Yep.
People are going, man, I like stand-up. Where are the stand-up comics at?
Tony Roberts sat right in that seat yesterday and said, there's fans and there's followers. Mm-hmm. He said, followers want to be here because you're here and they just want to see you live. Mm-hmm. Fans are people that want to see the art form that you create and watch you differently, and it's different.
It's way different.
And the comedy clubs kind of bit themselves in the ass because they were so busy trying to fill the room, they lost quality control a little bit. So now, so sometimes the audience is a little caught off guard. So I told somebody the other day, it's like, we always had this conversation. Comedy will heal itself. You was worried about the social media people. You worried about the crowd work, the story. Listen. Everybody relax. The reason, let me tell it. The reason that crowd work is so popular, storytelling with Ali is so popular, so on and so forth, is because we're back at the beginning of stand-up. Where a person sat down, watched a social media comment, you're making me laugh on my phone, went and saw them, and then they weren't good. So then when somebody's doing crowd work, they went and they watched it, was like, well, he has to be funny because he's on stage doing it, and he's doing it in real time. He has to be good. And they showed up. And the people that were doing it,
the exact same.
Yep, and they were
just as good. And then you realize
it was Nate Jackson and Matt Raven like, oh shit, he's good.
Yeah. And I promise you, anything you laugh at stand-up wise on your phone, you would have laughed twice as hard if you were
twice
there.
as hard.
That's a fact.
You would have laughed twice as hard if you were there.
Yeah.
Here's my other question when it comes to your special. So you put this one on YouTube and it's done crazy numbers. The next one you do, are you thinking to drop it on YouTube again, or are you gonna shop it around again?
Oh, it's on YouTube forever. It's over.
Yeah.
That's the streaming service as far as I'm concerned.
They number one.
Yeah,
they are number one.
Yeah. Everybody, because look, I took it to everybody, and you told me the way I feel is very simple for me. I am an artist. I have no desire to be a star. I never did. That's why I could be on a show called Killin' It, and somebody would be like, really, he been doing whatever? Because I think I look so much like I'm never doing anything that people don't realize how much I fucking do.
Right.
Yeah, and because I'm not even a person who likes attention. I think I can look like an attention whore online. And I'm by myself when y'all see all this stuff. Like, I'm posting because that's the nature of the beast.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is just because I realize people will do the out of sight, out of mind. This isn't. We don't live in the same times where you disappear and then it builds anticipation.
Right.
That used to be the time. They're like, man, I ain't seen him in 4 years. I wonder what he's gonna do. They're like, I ain't seen him in 4 years. And I forgot that nigga was alive. Because it's just different.
I be trying to tell my homeboys that.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
The absence does not make the heart grow fonder.
Not
no more.
Well, see, you also have a very unique perspective about this thing because I say this over and over again. We're very early on in the internet because I remember before it existed. So it's like right now we're building the building blocks. You have something very specific and you are welcome to correct me if I am wrong. To my understanding, if you're not the first, you are for sure the person that popularizes the side-by-side. The subject matter happening, having the conversation about this thing that is happening in a fully flushed out, hilarious way. As far as I'm concerned, you are the first. And if you are not the first, you clearly are the pendulum that makes it go.
I was first.
You goddamn right he was.
So I was first.
Gunshots.
I never said it. I was just like, yeah, man. I saw it. I saw the style take over the internet. I was like, man, that's great. Ain't none of you niggas gonna say.
Right.
Acknowledge it.
I watching niggas do interviews when I came up with it. Really? So this is how.
And you're first. You're pre the platforms. You're pre Instagram encouraging it. TikTok existing.
Yeah, Instagram was 15 seconds. So you couldn't even, anybody saying, oh no, I was on Instagram. Instagram wouldn't even let you do it. So you're lying.
Right.
I went to Facebook
First.
Yeah. Man, I'm talking about Vine was hot, Instagram was hot.
Wow.
People were talking about photos and stuff. Well, I'm long-winded. Who is letting you do long form videos? Because I had to do flushed out thoughts. So it was Facebook. And it was really only me and Country Wayne on Facebook really doing our thing over there.
At that time, how many followers did you have?
Man, I gained 1 million followers in 1 year. It was so this was crazy. That's so
killing it.
So it was 2016. I went viral for the first time. It was January 10th. It was about Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah.
Man, this is how crazy 2016 is versus now. We was like 10 years ago, technology wasn't that different. Man, my phone was going off that was back in Facebook where if somebody commented, it came to your phone like a text message. Somebody liked it. You got the notification for everything. Because virality wasn't a thing like that.
Right.
So they didn't have to worry about how much, it came to your phone. Bro, my battery in my phone got so hot it started burning me, and I had to take. That's what going viral was back then. You had to take the battery out of the phone.
It was back in the day when you could take a battery out of a phone.
Yes, you had that. That's what I'm telling you. That's how long ago it was. And I lost when I went viral, I was like, what does this mean?
Right.
I don't know what this means. Does this mean I made it? What does this? And then the next day I got back online and everybody went about their business. I was like, no, I did not. I did not become famous.
Yes.
But it was weird because I felt a pressure I never felt before. Because I'm like, I gained 10,000 followers in a day. And I'm talking about nobody was having 10,000 followers back then.
Right.
Like, that just wasn't a thing.
We just talked to King around about this. He says the same exact thing. He was like, that wasn't like a thing.
When people would go, oh, 10,000. No, Nick, nobody had 10,000. You was like, what? And I thought about something Patrice O'Neal said. Everything with me always goes back to stand-up. Everybody I listen to, everybody I think about, quotes I remember are always stand-up comics. I'm a stand-up before everything.
Right.
And Patrice O'Neal said, if you can get 100,000 fans, you'll work for the rest of your life.
100,000 fans.
100,000 fans, you'll work. There's no one can stop you from eating.
Right.
I'm talking about, and he said, eating good. If you can get 100,000 people to want to shop with you.
Right.
I just need 99,099.
Yeah.
And I'm on my way.
Yeah. And so I was like, all right, that's the goal. I gotta get 100, because at the time I didn't know that it didn't, like, you can get the 100,000 and that really be like 8,000.
Right.
I didn't have that understanding yet, so I was just like, let's get the 100,000.
What you mean by that?
If you see somebody with 2 million followers, that might be 8 people that actually will go pay to go see them or anything. You can get one good year of you the brand new shiny thing.
Right.
After that, because to get repeat customers, you got to prove that you worth coming back.
Absolutely.
Again. Yeah. That's why we see people, we be like, man, that dude blew up. Whatever happened to that dude? Yeah, they didn't have anything. They didn't have anything. When it was time to, present something to the people, they didn't have nothing to present to the people. And
go ahead.
And so I was like, yo, the goal is 100,000. And I remember I hit 30,000 after the next video. And then I started crying. I was like, oh, it's over. Because I know me. I get tunnel vision, right? Once I set a goal, I just run through the wall with it. So by the time the summer came around, I had 250,000.
Sheesh.
And then I was like, I need to see if this is real. So I rented a car and drove to Houston, rented a comedy club, drove 16 hours to Houston to do a show. I ain't even have money for a hotel. If the show didn't sell, I live in Houston now. So
that's hilarious.
So because at the end of the day, I'm a comic. This is how it is. If you get up where you can get up, you take your shot where you take your shot. Man, it sold out in 3 days. I got there and I got there a day early. That's still my thing. I do it all the time still. I got there a day early. The club owner pulled me to the side and said, "Who are you?" I was like, "Oh, I was just a dude who wanted to rent your club out or whatever." He was like, "Nah, people are calling to say, is he really coming? Why wouldn't they believe that you coming here?"
Right.
I was like, "Oh, this shit is a real thing."
Okay.
So,
you had a shirt on saying, "Who is Ryan Davis?"
Yeah. And I did. So we talking about at June, I was at $250,000. And by December, I was at $1,000,000. So that can about tell you how much I ramped up.
Sheesh.
Like once I got back and realized this is a real thing, it's over, nigga.
It's over.
Like I was glued to my phone, bro.
Right.
I was, and it was.
How many pieces of content were you posting a day to get to that million?
It was every day, and we talking about
one piece or like 3 or 4.
No,
pieces?
it was like one piece. But this is the thing: it's one piece while nobody's doing anything.
Right.
So you see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so we talking about, and this was my process. Like I would wake up in the morning, and man, God, I'm glad y'all are here. All right,
That's what we here for, baby.
Yeah.
We killing it, baby.
Because people just don't know what it takes. Like now, people will be like, "You got to post postable content." We talking about 2016. I was like, okay, I see that I do these posts, but I was like, how do you retain these people? Because everybody doesn't hit follow. They'll like, they'll comment, everything. I created 8 personal Facebook pages. You cannot do it now because they think you a bot. But I created 8 personal pages, and I went requesting everybody as a friend who commented and said they liked the video. And they were like, "Who are you?" I was like, "I'm the dude who this video. I make content like this. If you want to keep seeing it, I'll just friend me." Because then I would post it and then I would share it on all 8 pages. And all 8 pages I would make to where I live somewhere else in the United States. So it'll and then whenever I would do that every single day. And whenever you would get on Facebook in the morning, you hit the search bar, it'll tell you the top 10 things most talked about on Facebook today. And that's what I base my content off of.
It don't do that anymore, dude.
No, it don't do nothing. You can't do nothing no more. So I feel, and they would let you have like,
this nigger's getting too successful.
yes. I swear that's what it's Ryan book. So in 8 pages, they let you have 5,000 friends per page. So that's 40,000 people you can touch.
Right.
And some people be like, "Man, you can't just touch 40,000 people. You don't know who you talking to, nigga."
Right.
I will message 40,000 people in one day if I had to. I was a machine. Like you wouldn't. So once I realized I was going
like this the whole goddamn
the whole day, nigga, people be like, "Man, Ryan kind of hunchback." 2016.
So a great comedian is self-aware like a motherfucker.
Yeah. So then I wanted to start my own tour. So I still didn't have no manager, no agent, no nothing. I'm just sitting in Concord, North Carolina in my mama house, right? Well, I got kicked out. So I'm in Charlotte now. Yeah. I'm in Charlotte, and like if I was doing a show, I'd post it on the main page, and then I would go to each individual personal page. Wow. And Facebook lets you do this, used to let you do this. Friends who live in such and such. So, and you just put the city, and they would show you everybody who you were friends with that was there. And I would personally message every single person, "Hey, I'm coming to your city, and I'm coming to do a show or whatever." And if they were like, "Oh man, I can't really afford to come," free tickets.
Boom.
I just needed to get you in the room to see that this is what I actually do.
Right.
So stand up, that's all I was doing. I was using that to sell the stand up. And then it worked out. I got 1 million followers in a year. Drew Tillman found me. You know, it was a couple people trying to manage me, but Jeru.
You been with Jeru for a while now.
I've been with Jeru the whole decade.
Wow, shout out to Jeru, bro.
Yeah, I've been with Jeru the whole decade, and then so this was the craziest part because I'm really good.
Hey, Jeru a good manager.
He a great manager.
That's how your ass will produce on Comic View. Yeah, that nigga hit you up. It's like, you can have Ryan Davis, but you gonna be a producer.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
I dig it. Keep going.
Yeah.
But I learned something. The one thing about me is it's just I don't know what it is. It's like fucking Final Destination where there's always the premonition before something happened. I knew it was gonna swing to the internet. And I knew it was going to swing back to stand. I always see what's coming before it comes. And the one thing I saw coming was the people who follow you aren't fans of stand-up. And so I had to people don't even know this is the second swing. I had to make people think I fell off so I could build the stand-up audience. Yeah, like...
You stopped posting.
Yeah.
I stopped posting. People was thinking, oh, he falling off. I was like, no, I need the people who just, because you can get into the point where you posting all the time and you just feeding people
Right.
who are never going to show up.
Nigga, bro. What I just said, I just told him because of these conversations, I'm gonna let you finish your point. Because of these conversations, I said, bruh, I'm finna stop posting these fucking reaction videos. I said, I'm finna start just focusing on posting my stand-up. I said the podcast and stand-up clips because I'm trying to get people to buy tickets to these shows. And all that reaction shit is cool to get your face out there, and it helps getting some money on Facebook. The $12 that they pay niggas now.
Yeah,
you know
right.
They done played niggas, but that's a whole nother story. But I realized the type of content you posting is gonna dictate the type of audience that's gonna come out to see you or not come see you.
I mean, speaking on Caw, I remember having a conversation with you, and you specifically told me because this is when I knew people were getting real. Because here's the thing. There's real money in LA. There's real money. There's real money. And at some point in time, I remember standing in the comedy, I looked across the room, I saw two niggas, they were doing that little quiet talking shit. I was like, them niggas getting some money.
What y'all doing?
I was like, them niggas over there getting some money. I was like, hey man, what y'all talking about, man? It just felt like good money talk. Like not it wasn't $1,000 talk. This was 6-digit talk. I was like, and I realized I was like, okay, I got to figure out how to get money in the city. And then niggas start getting money on social media. And I had a conversation with you because I knew how hot you was on social media. And you was like, I'm trying to steer away from that money because if I get it, I'm a kind of just start chilling, and I gotta focus on stand up.
People, that's what I feel so bad for my manager at times, my agents at times, because I'm not moved by money.
Yeah,
I'm moved by legacy. So there was so much money to get on social media when it was at its peak, and I ain't even monetized my page.
I know.
And people were like, you crazy. And then when they start playing with everybody's money, everybody was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got a mortgage that I can't keep up with, and whatever. I was like, man, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's almost like I told you that if you depend on them to feed you, they can starve you.
Right.
You can't give nobody that type of leverage over you. Ever. I was like, man, that social media money is just is mailbox money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Supplemental money. I get the email. I'm like, oh, that's great, and that's all it is to it. I never depend on it. I never will depend on it, man. I gotta tell this story, bro.
Please.
And if you do, like, I'm just saying to him, if he get mad, it's whatever. But my homeboy Damon Darling, right?
Okay.
Kicked it into high gear one month. Facebook Meta shitted him out of $100,000. Where I'm from,
That is a difference.
Mark Zuckerberg got to see me. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you gotta take him out.
Yeah, he got to see $100,000, bro. Yeah. Like I know you worth billions, and $100,000 may not be nothing.
We gonna see if you
there's
touchable.
some people out here that'll knock you clean off of that wherever you at. over 100. Man,
that's a headshot.
That's a headshot, bro. Yeah. And I'm talking about we ain't even trying to be stealthy. They got the gun out. Where is Mark Zuckerberg?
Full Luigi.
Yeah.
That's real.
Right. So it's like, nah, I couldn't let nobody play with me like that. But that I also realized, right, whenever you go into social media and you like, oh no, I got to get this money, this good money over here. When's the last time you wrote a joke? When's the last time you went up? You worried so much about this. You'd see a person out, they ain't wrote a new joke in 2 years.
Yeah.
And you be like, why ain't
no Comic View?
Yeah.
Nobody called me.
Nobody called me about the Comic View.
I was like, man, we thought about it, man. We thought about it. It was your joke about Beyonce being pregnant with Blue Ivy, as if it was new. That was really like, you know what I mean?
That's out of specific.
She about the fact that she in high school and you was like, That's what he was like, have you seen Beyonce's new baby Blue Ivy? I don't think you should do that.
But did I feel like I stopped you when you was talking about content and the type of content to get people to come to shows.
Yes. I was like, and shout out to Andrew Scholes, because that's who I pulled up on him. And that's the thing, man, if you know me, I'll pull up on you. I done seen him with DC Curry. I done seen you at your show. If you come anywhere near me, I'ma see you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I respect my peers, and I love seeing my peers do what it is that we do. And y'all niggas do it at a high level. I go see you niggas anytime. My first time being here in LA, the person I saw at the Union was this nigga. and he killed that night. Yeah. And I was like, I gotta know who this nigga is. Because he was the only one on the show I didn't know. They had niggas who was on Comic View back in the day and whatever. And then I was like, and he was young. I was like, I think he was the youngest on the show. I was like, he embarrassing you niggas.
Yeah.
I was like, that was 2014.
Yeah, 2014.
He embarrassed me one night. That nigga featured for me.
Yeah.
I went up afterwards. I was like,
that nigga a tough out.
Should we bring me?
And that was the funny part. And the thing was,
I did it to me the other day too.
I had never been in LA. I didn't know how many comics were here.
Right.
I know it almost anywhere in the country. I'd be like, I'm a comic. Can I get some time? They'll do it. Man, I did that shit at the Union Ends. Was like, who is this nigga? Yeah. I didn't know that it was like that out here. They're like, we'll let you in. You might still got to pay the 2-drink minimum because nigga, we don't know you. And then I was like, man, if I was seeing niggas, I was like, man, if I got up, think I would have showed these niggas. And I saw BT. I was like, you know what? Everybody ain't meant.
Everybody
ain't meant. Because at that time, I was only doing stand up for a year. I was a good baby. But I ain't never seen nobody polished like that. I ain't seen nobody good like that.
It's funny because you told me that before, and it's like when we're watching the art and we're watching you. And you're in full rhyme. You're in full. Your greatness is full. The voice is there.
Yeah, I know. Figured it out now.
Because here's the crazy part. The voice was there beforehand. Yeah. When you were doing the commentary, these are fully flushed out ideas. Now transitioning that into the stage, because you are one of the rarefied people that have encompassed that seat. You a ticket mover.
Yeah.
You can have the numbers. Yeah. You can have the credits, and ain't nobody coming. For whatever reason,
man,
disrespect, But you can be hilarious. You are moving tickets, so it allows for a certain amount of comfort, a certain amount of success. Mm-hmm. Tell me about how you maneuver through the business with that understanding. It's like, listen, I know there's things y'all want to say, but this is happening.
I'm gonna tell you, man. This was such a crazy trip because it's not the way stand-up is supposed to be done. You're supposed to be mentored into, your headlining.
Right.
Jumping in, I did this because I wanted to be a headliner. I did all this work because I wanted to be the guy. I wouldn't take hosting gigs. I wouldn't take it because I was like, I don't want to learn that. I always knew I wanted to be a headliner, and so I kept that, and not closing either. Or I didn't want to work cruises. I didn't want to knock. I don't want to knock anybody who does that because those are some of the best comics in the world. I wanted to always get in front of an audience and say what I wanted to say, and not have no limitations. So that's why I don't take corporate gigs and stuff like that. And that's incredible money.
Very good.
But yeah, it was just I never wanted money to control me. But the problem is, once I got into that headlining position, you realize you don't know nothing about the game. You ain't watched a pro and how they handle being a headliner. You don't see the process of getting to the club, how they handle staff, how they handle the people who are under them, how professional they are with time, and I'm gonna tell you something that people who've been headliners a long time know how to do. Say no. They know how to say no, and they don't care if you see them as an asshole, because they understand that everything falls back on them.
Yes,
I ain't get to see none of this. I'm learning on the job, and then I'm moving with fear. My first 2 tours, I don't even think I changed a joke because I was so afraid. What if they think I'm not funny? So that was the disconnect in my stand-up. I would have my real point of view on social media, and then I'd go do a show and do jokes with no point of view. Just because I was like, I gotta make them laugh, and then I was like, nigga, I done toured 2 straight years, and I ain't said nothing I want to say. This is not what you signed up for.
What do you think helped you get through that fear to just speak your voice?
Austin Hall. I met a guy named Austin Hall, and he was the same kind of person as me. He was like, I want to be able to say whatever I want to say. I'm taking this nigga on tour, and I'm like, bubblegum, right? Hates when it's on your shoe.
So chewy.
And he's getting on stage talking like, you know, the difference between this and this psychologically is you got to think about it. People are doing this. I was like, that's the shit I want to do.
Yeah, you doing it online already.
Yeah, and I'm doing it online. And I'm just sitting here. And then I'm watching the nigga was like, I'm going to try this. I was like, damn, you ain't afraid to take an L on stage? He was like, how do you get better? I was like, I know, right? And then I was like,
so many people here.
There's so many people here. What if it don't go well and they never come back? You have to get rid of that fear. You got to get rid of that fear. A lot of people, a fan wants to see the journey. If they go, I went to see him, he was pretty funny, and I went to see him again, and he was funnier, they'll go, hey, boy, getting better.
Yeah.
Hey,
I see what you added.
It's real fans out there that want to see the journey, so keep working. I had to learn that. You cannot operate in fear as an artist. You cannot operate in fear.
Say it one more time.
You cannot operate in fear as an artist. You cannot. And I had to learn that in acting. When I first started trying to act, I was like, what do they want? What do they want? You don't think, what do I bring? What do I bring? How do I feel? Like, so many people are afraid. You always want to do it right. And a lot of times, man, as an artist, the right thing is who you bring to it. Who are you and what do you bring to it? Because once people see it, they'll go, I didn't even know it could be this. Imagine telling Eddie Murphy, no, don't do that. This is the way I see it.
Right.
We can't even imagine. This nigga is sitting at a table as 7 different people.
Yeah.
Something wrong with that nigga. And that's the thing with all of us. That's with all of us. Nobody can really steer our art like that because nobody lives up here other than us. And you gotta trust that. You gotta trust that. Go ahead.
How long have you felt you've had this perspective? Like of course, obviously as comics we have an angle, but how long do you feel that you've kind of looked at the world differently?
Oh, I knew when I was a kid I was a weirdo. So I can't stop trying to analyze stuff. I literally just can't do it because I'll see behavior and I'll be like, why are they doing that?
Right.
Why are they doing? I don't know why. I just want to know. I'm the nosiest nigga on the planet. I think that's just what it is. Like, man, I'll not care about something.
Right.
But somebody will say it, and I was like, I just gotta know how it ends.
Right.
And I don't know what that is. It's curiosity all the time. And I end up going down these crazy rabbit holes and getting to the end. And then that makes me understand people like Kanye West and other people when they say wild stuff, and people be like, oh my God, this is crazy. I was like, nah, I understand this rabbit hole.
Got there,
yeah, I see how they got there. I would have never said that.
Yeah.
But I do understand what you're supposed to stop. You're supposed to learn when you went too far. You've asked too many questions.
Yeah.
It's like, this is normal conversation. This is beautiful. You can get people to understand this. All right, nigga, keep this to yourself.
Right.
Keep all of this to yourself.
You know, I tell people that too, which is I'm into that same thing, which is not so much what people do, but why people do. So, you know, because people say, what would you, I said, well, I guess if I want to do a stand-up, somewhere in there, I'd be in the zeitgeist of psychology. Just like, why? Because also, too, when you understand why people do what they do, your sentiments of judgment start to change.
You get way more forgiving.
You understand. It's not so this because you understand.
Because life is nuance, and when people are trying to do broad strokes over complex situations, you're missing a lot. And as soon as you get into the details, you'll be like, oh, we agree. It's just like it just took you a different way to get there. If you all got all right,
Go for it.
I don't know if I've ever said this to any of the men that have said on this show, but it hit me as you were talking. There are necessary voices in our business. I told Ida Rodriguez, I was like, you're a necessary voice as a comic because politically you can convey something that other people can't. I feel like Takar's like that. I feel like you are like that also, and more specifically than anything, specifically for the art form of comedy. You will take it upon yourself to create a list of comics that the public does not know, to say, hey, listen, here's a bunch of comedians that you should know, because every time I ask you who your favorite comic is, everybody's dead.
Yeah.
And it's
boy, they love naming a dead nigga.
Dead nigga lovers.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Whole list.
Yes.
I mean, like, who is your favorite comic? They'll name niggas who ain't been here for over a decade.
Yes.
I was like, how is this your favorite current comic?
Right. Yeah. And so you're an extremely necessary voice. You said something, I heard you say something one time. It was like, you know, we used to get the music, you have to go and buy a CD. And now there's a world where all the content is like damn near free, or you're paying for all of it for a very low amount.
Yeah, you pay $10, you get all the albums. You'll never be able to appreciate music that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Never.
Yeah.
But if I buy a CD,
for sure, that investment is serious.
the investment is serious. They be like, yo, you listen to the new album? I'm still listening to it.
I'm
still listening to it. How do you feel about it? I'll let you know.
Yeah.
By the end of the week after I get.
I only got 6 discs in this changer.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Nobody sits with stuff anymore. And art is something you have to sit with.
Yeah, to really
because
appreciate it,
think about y'all doing an hour worth of stand up. Right? Let's say you go blank slate. You're not using none of the material you currently got. I tell you, 6 months from now, you got to film an hour. How much work go into building that hour in a 6 month? Sure. And imagine if somebody watched it once and was like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, Nick, no. You need to go, yeah.
You missed a lot.
I'm doing a lot of shit in here that ain't, no.
And they watched it doing this. It was in the kitchen.
Right.
Yeah, kids running around. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all, art is not, like, content is not art and art is not content. There's a lot of content creators. Artists are not content creators.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There is something completely different about it. You know what I mean? That's why, but I know people love art. That's why when you see Sinners and how everybody is having a whole conversation, man, did you see what they did with this? What do you think this means? Jordan Peele did it with Get Out.
Yep.
Art causes conversation.
Yes.
And then so the thing is, once you become a content creator, you are now cheapening what art is. And then it leaves people start getting, like, their attention span start getting shorter. And the people who attention span getting shorter, they are cheating themselves out of an opportunity to experience something dope because they now are stuck on content. That's why I don't consume content like that. People be like, you know what the newest dance is? I have no clue, and I will not.
Right.
You know what song is popular? I have no idea, and I don't want to know.
Yeah,
man. But I'll watch somebody's content where a nigga play 4 different people. He got 4 different personalities. He done wrote a script and everything. I was like, oh nah, this dude is just doing his own movie.
Right.
I'll watch that. But no. I'll listen to y'all podcasts. And the thing is, I don't even really like listening to podcasts. I want to watch the podcast.
Right.
Because I want to see the interaction, the real human interaction with people. You can't always hear that. You know what I mean? Like if you got to listen to stuff a lot to tell if a nigga's smiling or he gritting his teeth or whatever he said.
Right.
But if I'm watching, I can see like y'all be talking, you say something funny, and I like, nah, BT didn't really like that. He laughed, but he ain't really care for you telling personal shit. I can tell that if I'm watching or whatever, and I just I love community too. That's my thing. I take my people with me everywhere. You know what I mean? It's so funny because I come off as a loner, but I'm so communal. That's why I'm always making lists and telling people about the craft. I'm telling people about the art. I'm telling people y'all should go see. And I think one of the things that gets me in trouble as a comic is it's looked at as a solo thing.
Right.
So I gotta promote me solo, and whenever I do that, and then I shout out my peers, the people who don't get shout out go, what is he doing? You know what? Am I nothing? And I'm like, no, you can do the same thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
Right.
When I go, hey man, I'm dope. Here's some more dope people, and you could have easily went, Ryan is right. These people are dope, but here's some people I think are dope too.
Right.
You know, I would have shared that.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all been asking how can y'all support Killin' It? Well, we got an answer for you.
We got one.
Cash App.
Boom.
We just like every other
Send the money.
money symbol. Killin' It Pod is where you can donate. We are independently produced right now.
Y'all be asking about a Patreon. You don't even have to. This ain't even much.
You ain't gotta do that.
Just go and put something in there right now.
I'm gonna jump in right here. So that is the one thing. I don't feel this way. The one critique I've heard about you is some people feel like, well, why he always got to say how good of a comedian he is? Why he always got to say that? Now, me, I'm like, well, Lil Wayne said I'm the best rapper alive. People started saying, yeah, he the best rapper alive.
T.I. said I'm the king of the South.
T.I. said I'm the king of the South. They're like, yeah, T.I. is the king of the South. So I understand from that perspective, but I want you to say out of your mouth, why do you feel it's necessary for you to tell people how dope you are?
Because I watched y'all not do it. They said, oh, if you really like that, the people to say it for you. I saw D-Ray do almost a different set for 20 years straight every Monday and did sell-out shows and break records all over the country. He's been in hit movies. He's been in everything. He even had a successful reality show. When y'all talk about legends, when y'all go talk about D-Ray,
Right.
this nigga was responsible for every skit on the Kanye album, first and second album. This nigga, we talk about Grammy Award winning classics. He's providing the funny all the way through.
Yep.
Dolo.
Right.
When you gonna say something?
Y'all gonna do it for Lil Duval.
When you gonna do it for Duval?
When you gonna do it for Tony Roberts?
When you gonna do it? Nah, nigga. I seen how y'all like the. I see how y'all get
So
down.
I'm about to take it.
No. I'll tell you.
No,
Don't you worry about it. No.
Yeah.
Because when these niggas is doing all of this, and then I go, who killing it right now? They can name somebody dead. I'm like, nope.
tell you
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
No, I do not believe. Do not trust these niggas to give you your flowers.
Yeah.
Do not trust the public to give you your flowers. They don't know. Shows like this is so important because people are watching shows like, I ain't know he did all of that. Well, you watched it all.
Absolutely.
You watched it all. You consumed it all. What is it? Because there's something about people are so moved by stardom and not art. Whenever you see somebody doing a whole bunch of dope shit,
Yeah.
why can't you just say it's dope? And people hold on to nostalgia so much. A nigga A nigga have 9 stand-up specials, and they'll tell you not better than that nigga that they played on Comic View over and over and over again that had 3 sets.
Right.
Now, I remember them 3 jokes.
Yeah,
but
that boy was good.
He was good. And we sitting here like, nigga, all of us got a dope-ass 6 minutes, nigga. What are you talking about? But if I say that, oh, you a hater, you not giving the props to the legends. No, man, I'm sorry, but my fucking generation is dope, nigga. My generation is dope, nigga. You see, when y'all play with me, you playing with us. That's the way I feel. That's the way I feel. I'm not just fighting for me. When I talk shit, I ain't just fighting for me. I'm fighting for us.
That's a good transition. Because Comic View's filming right now.
Yeah.
You made a song. Jingle, nigga.
I have a very unique perspective about the city, about the business, because humbly, not humbly, fuck that shit. It is what it is. Most of the time when I'm in the city, I'm closing out a show. I'm going when a couple of shows happen in the city, and I could not get on. I couldn't get an audition, and there was comics that were mad for me. But nigga, why you ain't here? Da, 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 da. Fast forward to Heart of the City and the 30-minute special, and if I had the credits, I couldn't have did it. Wow. So now, 1, I was cool the first time. 2, I want to show love to my niggas. And 3, when Comic View happens this year, and people call me, I say, no. It's not. It doesn't work like for that for me. I showed up. I show up. I look at the list. I say, okay, love. We're fine.
We're fine.
I'm gonna raise hell if it's them niggas.
And that's what
I ain't seen you do shit. I'm gonna start flipping shit over.
Yeah, and that was the thing for me, right? I understand. It's so important for people to see new people, but it's also important for people to see the dogs that's been overlooked.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so important.
You were fighting for him.
Yeah, and I be fighting for him.
That's why he has a producer credit.
Yo, I was in these rooms, and they were like, hey, such and such has a good following. And I was like, that's great. But have you seen this nigga? Because this is a stand-up show. Yeah. So whenever, at the end of the day, who's going to do the job? Then you need to trust. You need people you can trust. They going, hey, man, but I really like this person. Have they ever filmed themselves doing stand-up? Have they ever seen, have they acted? Have they ever had a camera right here while they have to do the thing that they have to do? I think people don't understand stand-up is difficult
as fuck.
It is difficult. And just because, and I learned this whenever I shot All Def Comedy, when they brought Def Comedy Jam back. That's right, I did that too. And
we're gonna work on something.
We start the gunshots now, baby.
Filming, when you film stand-up, it's you. Clubs are set up for you to win. They can put the audience in the dark. They put the spotlight on you. There's ways to ignore what's happening in the room. When you film for TV, you see everything. You see the face of every person in that room. You see every camera. And there's people in the room who don't like comedy, but they heard Comic View was shooting, and I want to be on camera. So now you ain't even in front of comedy fans. You gotta be so good that you make niggas who don't usually do this laugh. You need people who have done that all the time. How many times have y'all played in front of people, who, especially in LA, who really ain't there?
Especially in LA.
Yeah, you need those people. Yeah. Why would I put somebody up who only perform in front of their fans?
Right.
Your fans aren't here. It's not gonna go like you think it's gonna go.
We just spoke about this even yesterday. How comedy, how like the changing of the energy of comedy shows. For example, like the thing that makes Def Jam so dope was that you could tell they went right to the subway and said, "Yo, we got a show." And niggas just came in there with their boots.
And real people.
They left their daughter at daycare. and they were just some nigga. All right, they were just ready to go.
They stopped their drug sale. They were like, let me stop
everything, right? And then so now we get to a point where you even sometimes when you watch a comedy taping now, the audience think they the act, and so they come up and they can't laugh. It's like, yo,
did you get my good side?
Did you get my good side? You the audience.
Yo, you the audience. And I fought for that.
Yeah.
Whenever the comic view came up, I was like, it's going to be real people in the audience. And they're like, why would you think that would, hey, nigga, I see what niggas be doing, bro.
Right.
You got to have real people there because real laughs are contagious. It makes people who are at home, they got to feel like they were in the room. And they know no one laughs like, They know people don't laugh like that. Yeah, they know black people don't laugh like that. So what are we doing, right? So for me, it was, and I had to, and big salute to Drew Tillman and Royale Watkins, who also fight for the art a lot.
Shout out to Royale, man.
Yeah, fight for the art. Royale be fighting his ass off for the art, boy. People don't know.
We need a sweeping shot.
Yeah. So for me, it was very important, and I understood, like, did I need Comic View for my career, nothing like that, or anything like that?
No, but it's important to me. If I have a light on me, if it'll bring people's eyeballs to it, I gotta bring the eyeballs to my peers. We all are holding hands together to lift the craft up.
And that's see.
When I get visceral about the people that don't come down the hill, that's what I'm talking about. If you haven't been to Chocolate Sundays in 14 years, if you haven't been to Mo Better Mondays, if you haven't done,
if you haven't pulled up to Killin it.
Yeah, you haven't pulled up to Killin it. Let's say you're not active no more.
Yeah.
Maybe you do your tours or whatever, but you're not active anymore. We don't see you. You don't love us. This is your job now.
Yeah,
so it's like
people do that.
The people that are keeping it alive
need to be on the show. Interview of them where they were like, it's a fraternity. Like, nigga, we ain't seen.
Right.
You ain't paid your dues and
hot nigga. I bet you break it back.
Do you even remember the step?
Right.
Yo, are you serious?
We have not seen you.
We ain't seen you.
We haven't seen you. So it's like, if you're keeping the art form alive, that's true. Any stand-up show, unless it's called Legacy Acts or Brand New Niggas, should have, the idea should be the people that are keeping the art form alive right now. Who is in the business, killing shit, running through the business. That's who you have on, baby. And when I looked at the list, that's who was on there. I said, perfectly fine.
That's all I wanted. I just wanted to give
I'll see you niggas season 3.
I want to. But I say, but I wanted people to see, like, when they watch it, they're like, what is stand-up look like currently?
Exactly.
And I didn't want, what does popular stand-up look like currently? What does actual stand-up look like currently?
Right.
And it was, man, that's why, like, Ron Taylor winning,
oh my God,
means so much to me. It meant so much to me. I can't talk about it, I'm gonna cry. So, but it meant so.
We need our Oprah moment.
Come on.
Tears.
No, that's real, man. That's real.
It meant so much to me because, like, one of my biggest knocks on Netflix is, man, you guys have the eyeballs. You got millions of eyeballs that you can put on this craft, and it's never about the craft.
Right.
And I kept saying, man, they don't care about who the best out here is. They don't care who the best out here is. And then they did one competition where like, well, we'll see who the best, and the best won. Which proved my point that you niggas never cared about, because Ron been in front of your face the whole goddamn time.
I went into Netflix. There was some black women who frequent Chocolate Sundays, and they see me doing this every week, and every now and then I take a little shot at Netflix. I'm like, I'd slow the set down. I'm like, no, let me be interesting, because that's how you get a special. No more laughs, guys.
Yeah.
And they made it. They took it upon themselves to produce a show at the Netflix building specifically for me. Hey, call some comics you know. This is gonna be the show. We love you. We just gonna bring the people down. I don't even know what department they work in. They was like, they just put it together. It was beautiful. in that meeting, I was walking around talking to Netflix people. I said, you know what y'all need? Y'all need a comedy competition. I said, y'all need a comedy competition. Set the shit up. Let the comedy. At the time, I don't even know about the Kev thing. And then like after I said it to a few people, they kept bringing people into the conversation. And then one of them like, yeah, I think Kev's working on like a competition thing. Mm-hmm. Fast forward to Ron Taylor winning.
Wow. Who knows, bro?
Yeah, and I mind you, I'm not saying I sparked the idea. I'm saying it already existed because it was right there. It's like
no, I'm gonna tell you, it actually happened. I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but it happened before COVID shut it down. Mm-hmm. There actually was, they did the hip hop version.
Yeah, right.
They did a comedy version of that. And they were into like the second and third round.
You mean the one that T.I. and all them did, and that Rhythm and Flow?
Yeah.
They asked me to be on second season.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, I'm on MacGyver. I can't be right. That's when I was putting out music. Yeah. Nah, they hit me up to be on it, but I'm listening.
Yeah, they did. They was doing a comedy version of it, and God, I don't know if I get in trouble, but a couple of our peers who really get down, who really get busy, was on that, and I know they were about to show them what time it was.
Was Kevin hosting that too?
No, they were doing it like Rhythm and Flow. So
okay, I got it.
I can't remember who all was a judge, but man. And then COVID shut it down, and I was like, it ain't gonna happen. But then whenever they did that one, and this is what I was talking about when filming, right? It's people. When you look at Ron Taylor's set in the finals, there's thousands of people there, right? Nobody bought a Ron Taylor ticket.
It didn't matter.
That nigga is so good,
right,
that they filled up a room of thousands of people that did not really know who he was, and he murdered.
He rocked that bitch.
That's what. So if some people go, how come I don't get an opportunity? Do you know how good you got? If he that good in front of niggas who don't know him, right. Imagine his when fans. He gets his fans.
Oh my God!
See,
the paint don't come off the wall.
Oh my goodness,
bro. That's just to the same point. That's why you catch cats at the Y, and just because a nigga's in the league and he ain't getting no playing time, the nigga at the end of the bench is still way better.
Way better.
Nigga, just to get to the league.
Yeah.
You gotta be. Let me ask you this. Not to even go into that, but I can see your loyalty to Ron. I hear about I can tell that you got some fundamental things that you get from home. Where does that come from? Some things, what I'm saying is basically, I can see there's some things within you that the industry hasn't removed from you. There's some grounded things. Where does that come from?
Loyalty is such a huge thing for me. And just because it's a huge thing for me don't mean I always get it right. I'm a human.
Right.
Because I can mess up a relationship too, or I could end up doing something where my loyalty didn't show up the way that it should, or I might have been loyal to the wrong things.
Right.
Right. But loyalty will always be such a huge thing for me. And out here, I learned that survival is a huge thing for people out here. Or like everybody. And not everybody, but we talking definites when it's not. But it feels like everybody is wanting to come up, and it's never about loyalty. Like this pod, we talking about 3 niggas who are successful, who could have just did it on their own, but saw the value in each other.
Right.
Nigga, that's just not a thing out here. Like a nigga.
Tony Roberts said that.
It's so crazy. Yeah. Like man, I remember I wanted to do like you did Give Me 5.
Yes.
And then I was doing this thing where I was starting to film top 5 or whatever, and they were like, well, Dag, man, BT doing whatever. I was like, yeah, I'll do something else. They were like, nah, what if we could? Hey, man, I ain't stepping on this nigga's shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm going to do 2 episodes.
Right. That's what he did.
I was like, what are you
up.
talking? Like, the way, man, out here, you can't even be, like, if I'm excited about something I create, I got to be worried about telling a nigga.
Right.
because he might get a general and not have nothing to pitch, and pitch your life
and pitch your shit
and pitch your life. He was like, they're like, you got anything? What if I was a comedian from North Carolina?
In
right?
a green, I have on a green hoodie.
I wore a green hoodie.
Well, this what I wanted to ask you. This is one of my last questions. Is okay. You're popping on social media. You're killing it with the ticket sales. You're starting to get into the door when it comes to Hollywood. Is there a part of you that feel like you're still being slept on by the Hollywood system?
Yeah, I'm definitely being slept on by Hollywood, but only certain aspects of Hollywood. I'm in the door. I've been in the door for a minute, but the people who believe in me are, in this game, niggas have runs.
Right.
Where it's certain times where people, it just seem like some people are getting everything greenlit. And right now, I'm connected to a person it seems like they're getting everything greenlit, who believe in me. So whenever you have that, it's like the Ryan
Who's this
Coogler,
person in their email address?
Man, it's actually a group. It's a group.
Yeah. It's a collective.
It's a collective, but they
collective at gmail.com.
Yeah. But even then, I just don't lean on that. I don't lean on it. Like, my ticket sales have doubled since the drop of my special.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right? Yeah. But I don't talk about it because I can say that and people are like, oh, he flexing. No, I could be telling you, comics, that this is the wave. Drop the special. But all people are here is that this nigga talking about how many tickets he said. No, I'm telling my peers, nigga, that it's in front of you. Nate showed you. Ali showed you. Matt showed you. You gotta show them the thing.
The content out.
You gotta show. Stop holding on. They beat it into our heads. Hold on to your material because one day you gonna have to film. Man, let all that shit go. Everybody that just did that Netflix competition did all the jokes you already seen on they goddamn page.
That's a fact.
Wow. Yeah.
That's a fact.
All of them did. Man, I've been tracking Ron. This nigga did. Crew, how many followers did he get yesterday? 42,000 yesterday.
Wow. Yeah.
24 hours.
Yeah.
Put the stand up out, nigga. Just put it out. And whenever, like, somebody like me, y'all, comics are so egotistical. You think everybody know you.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God. They're like, why ain't I get picked? Believe it or not, nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Right.
I'm killing it in my city. None of them people are making decisions,
Right.
nigga. Like, so if they like, man, we need to pick people from different cities, right? And they be like, yo, who nice in Sacramento? I'll ask you. I'll ask Lance. I'm not going to Sacramento.
Right. Yeah.
If they don't have a relationship with you, why don't you have a relationship with BT or Lance?
Right. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Them are the dogs from your city. Them
Right.
the niggas you saw got it done and got out and doing the. Why the fuck they ain't talking to you? I don't even think you serious.
Yeah.
Straight up.
If you don't know who, if you ain't connected to who doing it and did it out of your city for real.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why you don't get picked. Then you're like, man, I feel like I'm the nicest. You go to the page, you ain't posted one. How I know how good you are.
I'm here with my baby.
Hey, man, listen. Man,
I got me and my girl on date night.
Yeah. You couldn't tell from this picture, me and my girl.
I got an old ass flyer from six months ago.
Right. And I'm just like, you ain't see the picture of me on stage? Man,
Yeah.
if you don't get the fuck out my face with this, y'all, you gotta understand, y'all. You gotta give people the opportunity to find you. You're not doing the things to find. That's like you go into a job interview. They're like, hey man, how do I know you can do this job? Trust me, my nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
You just relax.
Ask about me.
Right.
Ask who? Anybody. Hey man, you better get this nigga out.
Hey, anybody you know him? I never met this nigga before.
Yeah, and then somebody walk by. You know this nigga? Never seen this nigga a day in my life.
I got to do a little cacao. All right, little cacao. I know. I see you watching. Little cacao talk. How much money had you made when you decided that what was the decision making that made you say, I don't need to be in L.A. I could go and buy some property over here. I could be back and forth. I could fly as much as I want.
He lived in L.A. for 3 weeks and then he moved.
Yeah, it was like,
lived like 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. Okay.
Yeah, so let
you
me
had a
tell
beautiful place here, and then you was like, you know what?
I'm gonna tell you, man. When COVID hit, London, y'all, you turn in auditions digitally.
Oh, yeah.
Once I ain't got to stand in front of people no more, what the fuck am I here for?
Right.
Yeah, I can film this anywhere.
Yeah.
But the thing for me that was very important is I couldn't get a situation right with my children to where I could get them over here. So I had to keep flying back. And I was like, man, now I ain't got to audition. I ain't got to do that. The first thing I thought was, man, let me get closer to my kids. And then when I got over to, when I made it back home, I realized I had too much money. It kept me humble out here because niggas got real money out here.
Right.
Real money. And I didn't know that my money was real. It just ain't real here. But
Charlotte, you're doing very well.
I'm doing very well.
The mayor keep calling.
And then you see Jamie Foxx's house, she be like, man, I ain't made a dime since I've been out here.
Right.
Then you get back home, it's like, oh, I can have Jamie Foxx's house. I just gotta have it over here. Yeah, I just gotta have it over here.
All my property on the East Coast.
Yeah.
In the South.
Yeah. And he done flexed on me a couple times. I'll be like, yeah, I'm thinking about getting in the property. You know, what do you think about Florida? Have you seen my Florida property?
Yeah.
That sounds like some shit I do.
No, he was like, if you ever need a place.
Let me flip my cheese there. Cross my legs.
And listen, man. The thing was, I grew up poor, for lack of a better phrase, a better word, and I'm low maintenance.
Right.
I don't need nothing.
Right.
Man, the thing I spent all my money on was food and shoes.
Yeah.
That was two things I didn't have a lot of, and then now I get to have as much as I want. So I'm still pretty low maintenance. Even the house I live in now is very small. I just need enough room for me and my babies.
Yeah.
And we good to go.
I think the reason I ask, or sometimes I pose that conversation, is not really about the dollar amount, but what happens is, I'll step out of this conversation, step in. There's like a perspective of like comedy. It's like, oh, what do you do? What advice would you give to a comic? It's like, well, where is the motherfucker? Like Nate said, we were sitting in the show, he was like, are they funny yet? Because that's a different conversation. Yeah. Now that you're funny, okay, cool. But now there's a conversation of, okay, cool, you're hilarious, and you're not worried about bills anymore.
How
now what? It's like
how long has Nate been doing it, do you think?
It's definitely over 20 for sure.
Over 20
for sure.
So over 20, right? Took him 20 years to become an overnight success.
Right.
Yep.
That's what people don't understand. They be like, man, you see Nate doing crowd work. You be like, I can do that. Nigga,
No,
you ain't
can't.
been doing crowd work for 20 years.
Yes.
You can't do that in your wildest
And he was
dreams.
one of the best before he ever showed y'all any crowd work.
We already
knew
knew.
that.
We
Yeah.
already knew. Man, I'm going to tell y'all, man, y'all ain't see Nate beforehand. Then when y'all was seeing him do crowd work, I was like, he cheating y'all. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. I remember when, after Transformers came out, and he had the Transformer bit where he talked about jazz and all this stuff.
The nigga bots.
The nigga, what? Yeah. And then I watched the crowd work.
Y'all did Def Jam together, yeah.
Man, I was like, man, that nigga have you pissing on yourself.
Yes.
Y'all have no idea.
Yes.
You have no clue what type of, and some people are like, well, I'm seeing Nate, right? I'll tell anybody, if you want to get into comedy, cool. You got 10 years of your life to throw away in hopes that something will happen.
And 2 good relationships.
Yeah. Yeah. 10 years of, like, man, because I was that nigga. It ain't going to take me 10 years. That's why I worked so hard to become and as soon as I got to be a headliner and did all this, couldn't even make the special until I was 10 years in.
Right.
Nigga, you can't cheat it. The process is the process. You not really gonna be nice like that.
You're not.
Until 10 years, because there's so much you have to experience. There's so much you have to go through. There's so much you have to see. And then even when you become a headliner, right? You go from host to feature, right? When you go from host right? You got to learn how to deal with doing material while niggas is sitting down, niggas is ordering, niggas walking in, everything, right?
That's why he's phenomenal, BT, at hosting.
Yeah, you got to do and keep people invested, and the show still be good, right? And then you gotta remember announcements. You gotta know how to get into them, get out. You gotta, if somebody fuck up, you gotta be able to reset the room and set them back up.
That's
the host is the host is the quarterback. He the driver of the ship.
Right.
Your host is so important. And then, like, you get into the feature spot, and the feature spot is all money.
Oh, my
Everybody
goodness.
done did the work in front of you. Somebody about to do all the work behind you.
Yeah.
You just in the sweet spot.
Yeah.
And then people be like, man, I'm ready to be a headliner. I think I've done it.
Well, we finna see.
Nigga, I'm going to tell you, 25 ain't nowhere near an hour.
It is not.
I promise you it ain't nowhere near an hour. It get hot up there.
25, it get hot.
And then you go, all right, I'm cool. I'm surfing. Then at the 45-minute mark, they drop checks on your ass.
Yeah, slowed up.
Yeah, they drop checks on your ass. And you got to deal with shit as a headliner that the host was dealing with. You don't even think as a headliner. You like, hey, man, you about to get into your best bit and you hear somebody go, hey, man, I ain't ordered this many goddamn wings. And if you think you funnier than a nigga who just got overcharged, you crazy. You'll never be funny.
You'll never be that good.
You'll never be that good. You'll never be that good. And you're like, hey, man, I'm about to tell this joke. Nigga, somebody got to take this shit off my tab, nigga. Like, that is nothing you can say to and especially people who are splitting the bill. I ain't order all this. Check drop, and check drop will fuck with your ego.
Yeah.
If you've been killing, and then all of a sudden you got 25% of the room, be like, damn, y'all ain't like that joke, and you look and ain't nobody looking at you.
Everybody down.
Nigga, everybody phones over the
I was at a club.
So now you gotta learn. Now you gotta learn how to pace, and then you gotta have bits that you willing to just. Your ego is not gonna hurt whenever you do during check drop, and then when they come up, you got to be able to end with a boom.
Yeah.
Now you go, hey, it's time to shoot the special. There's no check drop during the special. So whatever, even if you got a prolific club hour, that's not a special hour because you've been rehearsing for club. And then you gonna shoot the special in the theater. Club pace and theater pace ain't the same pace.
That's different.
It ain't even the same experience.
Theater pace is different than arena pace.
It's different than arena pace.
Totally
That's
different.
why I be looking at people be like, I'm ready to do. You ain't ready to do shit.
Right.
There's so much you gotta do and experience before you could ever. One of the biggest things, people look at my special and be like, it's so good. How did you prepare? If it wasn't for Jill Scott, I don't even know if that special looks like that. She took me on a theater tour run.
Wow.
As her opening act. I would have never been able to fill up those seats to be able to get the reps. I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to tell that to somebody to get people to understand that. They'll be like, Ryan, I'm ready to do my hour. Nigga, if you a club comic, do the hour in a club.
Facts.
Do it where you do it at. Mm-hmm. Do it where you do it at. You play where you practice.
That's a fact.
You play where you practice. Everybody like, but I want to look like a star. You gonna look stupid as shit if you ain't used to how the laughs come back to you and you you're experiencing it for the first time during your special. Are you slow?
Yeah.
Have you lost your mind?
Right.
So everything I did for the special, that's why I was so gung-ho about, I'm telling y'all it's this good. I did all the work to make sure it was good. It took me a year. I planned for that special for a year. Me and Royale scouted places. He was meeting me out on the road, running my set, taking notes. We going like, I think people think you be like, I'm ready, and you grab a camera and you go. You can do that. And what you'll have is a recorded set. But you won't.
It won't be special.
It won't be special, but you'll have a recorded set for sure. Because also, you got to watch. All of us do little things with our face, with our hands, or whatever. The person directing you gotta know when to push in, when to pull out, when to go to the crowd. All that stuff matters. It's still a production. Mm-hmm. It's not just you recording a set. I gotta know when you're gonna walk when you're gonna, you know what I mean? When you're gonna use the stool. If you're gonna use all of that.
Corded mic, uncorded mic. There's so many things.
Uncorded mic. Hey man, did you know you stick your hand in your pocket when you perform? Keep trying to do it without. You can't do it. Cool. Hey, designer, don't put no pockets on this shit.
Right.
Don't put no pockets on this shit. All that shit matters. All that shit matters. You got to think about this is your production. You got to think of it like that. If you do not think of it like that, you will have a recorded set, but you will not have a special.
Let me hand it to you.
Oh, you niggas.
Three words.
Tell the people.
Hold on.
Listen.
We listening. 3 words, bro.
No, the audio people need to know what's happening.
What's going on? I just handed Ron a photo of he and his pops after a show.
Oh man.
What was you going? What was that moment? Hugging your pops, man.
My father had never even been on a plane before. Never even been on a plane before. He was diagnosed with cancer. Oh my God. So he wasn't doing well. He didn't even have clothes for real. He flew up to Chicago. I took him shopping and everything, but he was so much in pain he couldn't even really try on the clothes. I had to help him put his shoes on and everything. But it was like nothing was gonna stop him from supporting me in that moment. Me and my mom wasn't even talking, and her and my dad wasn't talking. They were divorced. Both them niggas is on a plane together coming to support their son because the only thing that mattered to them was that the person that they created and they believed in and they sowed all these seeds into is doing the thing that they love. It's the only, man, I think sometimes people see my criticism of my parents and they don't understand when I'm talking about these things. I know people go through stuff and nobody speaks on it. So I speak on it. And because I speak on it, people may think I think negatively of my parents, and I don't think negatively of my parents. I think negatively of some of their decisions.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I understand that they're human beings and I love them. And when it meant the most to me, they didn't even hesitate. All the things that they felt in them, they didn't even hesitate. And I'm talking about them in the special. I'm on stage telling people I ain't talked to my mama in 4 years while she looking at me. I'm telling people my dad had an inappropriate relationship with my mom. I look at this nigga like R. Kelly while he's in the building and everybody. And then after the show, neither one of them went, even though it may hurt them to hear or whatever, it was, I'm proud of you. It ain't, I'm gonna make this about me. Meant the work. It was always about me. Can't nobody tell me nothing about my parents, bro.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man.
Can't nobody tell. It was. I wanted it to be the greatest moment of my life, and it was, man. It meant everything. It went everything. And I'm telling you, London, we boxing after this. There's no way. There's no way.
I ain't gonna hold you. We gonna jump this nigga because the Oprah moment is supposed to be for y'all. Nigga.
Yeah,
no, man, that's what it's about. This is about, man.
Go ahead and do.
Thanks for your honesty, man. Thanks for your transparency,
shit,
bro.
man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, well, shit, man. We have a game. You ain't got no.
I mean, we got. All
right, well, shit. All right, so this is a blind. We in the game mode. We wrapping up. This is a blind. Keep 3, kill 5.
Woo!
So you ain't gonna know what's coming.
I know.
You just know where
I like
we at.
these.
Yeah. Keep 3, cut 5 comedy specials. Number 1. Bigger and blacker.
I hate niggas so much. Cause
You came out swinging.
it's like strategically, I gotta keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
All right. You only got 2 more keeps.
I know.
All right.
About to hear a whole lot of cutting.
Underrated, never faded.
It's cut.
Okay.
Possibly the funniest special ever in my mind, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Epps.
Shout out to Mike
Nigga,
Epps.
if you want to see a clinic in funny, a clinic.
Yeah.
I might need security.
I knew you was gonna say that. Cut it. I I was like, and they all classics. Yeah, when he started Big and Black, I was like, this nigga is only doing classics.
Sticks and Stones.
Keep.
I love it. Live from Sunset.
Cut. I'ma tell you though. I had to cut that. I didn't get to experience it like everybody else did.
That's fair. That's fair.
When I saw it, I thought it sucked. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I knew all the jokes already. Which means niggas have been stealing for Pryor for 30 years by the time it got to me.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I couldn't even enjoy it because all you niggas in the 90s was telling them goddamn jokes and remixing them and everything. You dirty niggas. Yo.
Elephant in the room.
It's over. That's the 3. Cut
That's
the
the
ring.
3.
I don't give a fuck what comes after. I'm cool with whatever comes.
It's definitely
even if mine on there, nigga.
You so
me.
crazy.
Yep. Cut.
The next one, and the one after that was definitely underrated.
Cut. Hey, listen, man. I'm very proud of the work I did, but them 3 right there, nigga.
Those fire.
We talking about 3 of the best 5 to ever do. The only argument I always have is bigger, blacker, better than
Bring the Pain.
Bring the Pain.
Yeah, Bring the Pain was.
Bring the Pain to me is just so
ruckus.
Yeah.
That was ruckus.
I'm not talking no more on Chappelle though. Sticks and Stones is my favorite.
Sticks and Stones is my favorite.
I think so.
Perfect.
Me too.
Final question, man. You are killing it in all avenues, man, of what's going on, man. What does it look like, specifically career-wise? What does killing it look like for you? Is it behind the camera, front of the camera, more producing? What does it look like?
I think this is what people need to. This is a conversation, not just for me. Every person who watches this, if you do not define what success looks like to you, you're going to be out here winging it instead of killing it. The most important thing you can do to kill it is to really write down what and think about how would I feel if I didn't get this but I got this. How would I feel if I got this and didn't get this? And you'll realize some of the little things mean more to you than some of the bigger things. And that's how some people get really big, but they not happy.
Right.
Because you didn't write down what was meaningful to you. So for me, killing it, we go back and do that. Whenever you do that, keep 3, cut 5. If it makes sense to have one of mine in there for every guest that you have, then I'm killing it. Then I'm doing the job. Everybody you named, Jamie Foxx was killing it. Fucking Mike Epps was killing it. Patrice O'Neal, Martin Lawrence.
Jamie, all of them,
Yeah, you named Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock. Those I believe that was the 8 that you named, right?
I meant to say Illin and Philly too.
Illin and Philly. So shout out to Tommy Davidson.
Killing it.
And I knew the names of all these people based off the name of the special. That's killing it. To me, I want when people hear underrated or whatever it is that I name any of my work and niggas go, that's Ryan Davis. Niggas who do the art are like, they're like, what are you talking about? You just named a masterpiece. Oh, Live from Sunset Strip. That's what you named for Richard Pryor. When you ain't got to even say who did it.
Yep.
Killing it. And stand up is what I care about the most. So that's the thing that I want to be killing it in. And then when it comes to acting behind the screen, I just want to make dope shit with people I respect. That's it. I just want to make dope shit with people. I don't need no Oscars. I don't need no Emmys. Nigga, Friday ain't never get no Oscar, no Emmy, no nothing. Them niggas did something special. They did something special. They made careers for like 15 people with one project.
Yep.
That's killing it. That's what, man, I want more of us to do that. If I get to do that, if I get to make dope shit with other dope artists and it lasts forever, that's the thing. I just want to create shit that when I'm long gone, I want people to be like, I want people to go to their kids and be like, hey, nigga, can't let you go into school and not see this.
Right.
They gonna take your card away if you don't know this. That I want to make that type of stuff.
Impact.
Impact,
baby.
Yeah.
We did it.
Hey, we did it. Hey, let people know where they can find you at. Any projects you got coming out?
Yes. I'm about to shoot the second special. really looking forward to that. Gotta lose some weight first, but yeah, gotta do that. I'm on tour right now. It's called the Prove It Tour because Ari Spears hung me out to dry. Said I was better than so many people, and people were like, "Well, is a nigga like that?" I was like, "Okay, I'll prove it." So I'm on. That's the tour I'm on. You follow me at Ryan Davis Comedian or Ryan Davis Comedy into anything, I'll come up. You just follow me there, man, and just keep up with what I'm doing, and I'm going to just try to bring you the best stuff that I can. Make sure you come see me live, though.
Dope.
There's nothing better than my live show that you can get from me. My live show is what I'll bet on that any day.
Hey, that's a fact, man.
It is.
Hey, man, this has been an amazing episode.
Absolutely,
One of my favorites.
Absolutely.
Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you sharing the clips. Keep doing that. Let us know your favorite moments, what you took away from this conversation today. Let us know in the comment section. And yeah, man, we've been your hosts, Justin Hyers,
London Brown,
BT Kingsley, and two of the most amazing words in comedy, Ryan Davis.
Yeah! We did it, baby.